Scorpio, hi, Adrian here. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, huge welcome to you. And if it's your second time here, or you're coming back more than your second time, either way, thank you for coming back from my heart. I really appreciate it. And Scorpio, this is a reading for you for October. So it's a general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascending. You can also look at your Venus placement, which is all about finance and love. So this is a general reading for Scorpio, and we're just going to have a look and see what's happening in your energy. All right. Ooh, lots of cards just flying over there. I saw the world just there right now, so it could be the end of a very difficult cycle for you, Scorpio. Let's see what we got. Scorpio, please, for October. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? What are some warnings for them? What is some universal guidance for them? Some messages of love for Scorpio, please. Oops. Okay, starting off very strong. Okay. Being a little bit of a gangster there, hey Scorpio. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Sorry. Page of Pentacles in the upright, that is in the recent past, that is incredibly interesting. Six of Swords in the energy where you're currently at, heading towards you. Sorry, Six of Swords, Three of Cups, and Ten of Stars, which is the Ten of Wands, the energy where you currently are. And prospectively heading your way, Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. And this is where you're currently at. You also stepped into your space, into your reading energetically with the Devil. So this is your overall energy. And Scorpio, you are encouraged to embrace all of who you are right now, whether others approve of this or not. Okay? You are encouraged to look at the things that are holding you back in life. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to say for any of you that are interested in all my other services or personal readings or sorry, anything like that, I'm going to speak about it at the end of the reading. Okay. So Scorpio, this is a space where the universe is literally asking, it's like putting up this big, huge sort of mirror, and it's asking you to look into this gigantic mirror symbolically, or you can actually do it like actually look into a mirror. And the universe is saying to you, like, and this is not like a it's not like life is trying to be funny with you, it's actually a very supportive energy. But this is what life is doing. It's holding up this big mirror for you, and it's saying to you, what are the things in your life that you are not happy with, that you are not sort of satisfied with, that doesn't make you feel good, that, that still sort of brings your vibe down. And then, so life is saying, look at those things, and then it's inviting you in a very loving way to open yourself to the idea that there might be some unhealed patterns within yourself that is bringing this about. Okay, and I mean, this could be generational patterns. A lot of times when we speak about looking at your, and I learned this quite a long time ago, when I say to my clients, like, maybe this was created from your energy, let's look at your energy. What I am not saying is, I'm not saying, let's see how you are wrong. Let's see how you sort of failed in this. No. We all walk through our lives with generational programming, patterning, what is right, what is wrong, what is acceptable, what is not acceptable. And where we are at the moment, this is a space of incredible healing. It's a space of really rising up to your greatest potential, basically, So in essence, that is really what's taking place at the moment. And so what life is really saying to you, Scorpio, it is saying to you that there's a lot of wonderful, amazing, incredible blessings that can unfold in your life. But, there might be a little bit of inner work that is still required. Some of you seem to be a little bit stubborn here, holding on to things, Don't play the spite game here. I will show them. You won't like the karma from that in any case, Let go peacefully. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here in your recent past. We're going to talk about that. Page of Pentacles in the upright position. Those are the two cards that fell to the floor, and the Sun. Okay? Beautiful energy. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you felt like the money is just not there. The money, the time, the resources, the frame of mind, you may have had all sorts of problems, fallout with your landlord, your boss suddenly giving you the funny look, your car doing like a conk or your motorbike or whatever, and you're not sure why this is doing that, somebody stealing your bicycle. All those sort of really crappy things seem to have been happening for a lot of you there in the recent past, Scorpio. But what I do like is that it's almost like there was that mind pattern that started to come in, almost like, well, I don't have to let these things define me. Maybe this is part of a bigger deal. Maybe this is part of a bigger sense of prosperity. I can see that many of you doubled up, tripled up, quadrupled up with your energy practice, with your manifestation, with your law of attraction, with paying attention to the thoughts you speak and the words you speak and the energy you put out. A lot of you have been doing that, and you've been doing it really, really beautifully, which is why life is bringing you to this overall space, because it's saying to you, know what, you've been doing so great so far. You can do actually even better, because it's reminding you also there in the recent past with that sun energy. Remember when you change your mindset, how quickly things change for you. And you were encouraged to even sit down, and you can even write it down if you like to, and see how far your life has actually come, the things that you've been able to, to get through. Even take like a big piece of paper, Scorpio, and just whatever it is, even if you like maybe what's holding me back, or what don't I like, or what makes me uncomfortable, that sort of thing, just write it over there, and then just write down whatever comes to mind. Don't even think about it, just write it down. Because when we just write it down without thinking so much, it's like that subconscious patterning, that verbiage is always happening in the back that we're not always aware of. It shows to you what that verbiage is. And then if you can look at the things that are positives, maybe make like a nice little tick next to it, or a gold star to it, celebrating that you're already doing that well. And then the things that are maybe not that positive, focusing on turning those into positives, and what it is that you need to maybe do one by one. Remember also with patterns, and especially with generational patterning, it's taken millennia, thousands of years for these patterns to form. And by you changing them within yourself, you are not only changing your year right now and releasing all that baggage that you carry through lifetimes, but you're also changing the future for yourself and for everybody else that you get in contact with. Because remember that when we change, we send out a different vibration. And so you interact with people differently, which means that your life changes. I always say to people, when they ask me, the law of attraction, and does it really work, and that sort of stuff. Okay. When we look at cause and effect, what you give out is what comes back to you, Just see one day if you go into a store and you're all happy and you're all friendly and you're all respectful and all those type of things. And then if you go to the same store maybe a week or two later and you don't speak to anybody and you're just all sort of like, see what the difference is between the two sort of interactions, because it's exactly the same thing with life and with the universe. Now, where you are at the moment, Six of Swords, this could be a space that you are encouraged, Scorpio, to be open to new ideas, open to different ideas, open to different people's opinions. You know me, I'm just very straightforward. I'm just going to say this. You may have some brilliant ideas over here, but your plan can be upgraded. Your ideas, there's room for improvement here. There's definite room for improvement. And don't feel, I know that sometimes when we have sort of an idea or way we look at things and somebody else comes in and it's almost like they detangle the whole thing, it can almost feel like, oh, well, this is my idea and you're changing everything. Allow inspiration some wings to fly, okay? And remember, if you came up with one great idea, you can come up with more. I always used to say this back in the day. I used to be a full-time professional photographer. And I used to, people used to say, like, you should put watermarks on your images, and why do people steal your images? Like, you know what? These are my ideas. And if I can come up with one brilliant idea, because I was very much into editorial photography, if I can come up with one brilliant idea, I can come up with another brilliant idea, And if you're going to steal my stuff, you're sort of going to go on an idea that I have. What are you going to do next time? And it's the same thing for you, Scorpio. You know, I mean, even when you look at somebody like Steve Jobs, for example, I mean, he got fired from his own company that he started, but then because of that, wonderful other things happened, you know. So it's about not giving up, because if you can open yourself to the idea that others may be able to contribute very positively to that which is important for you, there can be incredible reasons to celebrate. There's a space here to make new friends, you know, family, like friends becoming family. So you've been feeling lonely, you know, or sort of like misunderstood or misconstrued, there's a space here for, you know, when we speak about your vibe attracting your tribe type of thing, this is what could be happening here for you, where you can actually really attract your tribe. And they may not actually be that far away. Now, it doesn't obviously mean that the people that are in your life are horrible, bad people. But there's, let's almost call it like room for improvement, for a way to live in a way that celebrates your soul and your uniqueness. You know, maybe you were in that space where you still had to just tone yourself, dim yourself down just a little bit. If you can open yourself to the idea that there's a broader sense of possibility, things can be very different for you. I feel that for many of you, you can have someone stepping in to come and bring you this idea. So don't hit the wall against that, okay? Could be love. Just feels more like life success, business success, that sort of thing, you know. But the 10 of stars there, the 10 of wands also in your current space. So there is release taking place. There's a lot of release taking place for you at the moment. It could be feeling very overwhelming at the moment. I just wanted to check what was at the bottom there when I put the cards down, the lovers, which is also used to be called choice. All right. So for some of you, this could be a space of love, new love coming in. But I don't really feel this, you know, if you have a space of new love coming in, remember this is a general reading. And, you know, even some people might sort of encourage you, like friends or colleagues or whatever. But I don't exactly see, you know, the person coming through the door and sort of like your knees go weak and you're like, oh, my twin flame, my soulmate, my everything. But it's a bit of an unlikely choice for you maybe. So, you know, whether this is business or love, this is a little bit of an unlikely choice. But, you know, sometimes unlikely is good because it can take you into new paths and avenues that you have maybe never even thought about before. So coming towards you, or potential outcome, you've got a Knight of Swords. So remember when I said earlier on, open yourself to maybe other people's sort of input as well, that you may feel that you're losing control of that plan, but in actual fact, it helps it to grow quite beautifully. And things are turning in your favor here with the wheel of fortune. There's a change in the winds here for you in a very positive sense of the word. And look at what you've got, the Magician. The best is, it's so to come. You haven't even seen the best of your life yet. There is such great potential here for you, Scorpio. It's almost like it's time to sort of like saddle up a new horse of success, you know, and prosperity and beauty and abundance and letting go of that old sort of yap. And I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect your feelings here, but for some of you, you've been holding on to generational pain and hurt and things that happened in the past for eons. And I see that you started to let it go in the recent past, and look how that worked out for you. You know what I mean? Let's see. And there's such beauty that can actually come for you. So 2 cards also came out. Libra also had 2 cards. So the first one says Valiant Courage. This is something that some of you might not want to look at because it came out in reverse. Valiant, courage. Take action with passion. What makes your heart smile and dance and feel alight and feel on fire? Follow that passion, follow that light. Life is trying to tell you something. Your life is trying to lead you in a very positive direction. Taking shelter, the answers are within. Again, it's about going inside. Life is trying to really guide you here in a very, very positive way, Scorpio. Okay? It's up to you whether you accept the invitation or not. But from what I can see over here, if you do, then things can unfold for you in prosperously beautiful ways. And so it is. Okay, so that's what I got for you. I hope that it helps, my beautiful Scorpios. I would really appreciate you liking the video because it helps my channel to grow. Thank you for all of your support. I always appreciate comments. Feel more than welcome to share this reading if you think that somebody else will benefit from it. I really appreciate you subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell so that you know when your readings are coming out. Any of you interested in a personal reading, regression hypnosis, crystal Reiki, all of those beautiful things, all the information is down below in the description. I'm a little bit busy this week, so I'm currently looking at October bookings, okay? If you want to learn the tarot, there's a link down below in the description. And also during the month of October and November, I've got an 8 weeks online mind unlocking and psychic development course. The link for all of that is pinned to the top of my Facebook page, and there's a link for my Facebook page in the description. Namaste, love and light. See you next time.